At Brickworks, we've been busy. Our team has been hard at work exploring advanced technologies, testing new innovations, and connecting with the beauty, colour and texture of our natural landscape. In collaboration with you and experts from across the globe, we've created a new collection of products designed to inspire, excite and endure. Get ready to see what we've been up to. Get ready for Brickworks B20.
New trends are driven by award-winning architects and designers. Their vision and creativity to imagine environments and spaces for us to live, work and play in is inspiring. But the manifestation of their ideas is then up to having access to the right colours, products and materials, as well, of course, as master tradespeople, to make that dream a reality. Media, old and new, then share the images of those wonderful buildings and rooms with us. And when something new and innovative pops up repeatedly, more than once or twice, and in all corners of the globe, then that is called a trend.
A highlight would be the completion of display villages, which we do many, but it's the opportunity to have a great streetscape, good-looking houses, and the outside speaking to the inside. Brickworks have created a new buzzword around bricks. They have collaborated with industry professionals and in turn have come up with latest design trends and revolution to the residential market. Choosing a brick for a home is a big decision. It is all about the curb appeal. The external brick decision plays an integral part in the cohesive outcome of good visual impact for a home. Bricks will always be in vogue and stand the test of time. A beautiful brick is an added investment to a home. Creative inspiration comes from many ingredients. Passion and design for colour, a creative and a visual mind, the ability to store ideas away for future use, maybe a visit to a furniture store, a piece of fabric or just a colour. Magazines and photographs can trigger new concepts or spark an idea for the future.
Welcome, David. It's great to have you here for this fantastic launch. How long have you been with Brickworks?
I've been with the company for close to 34 years. Brickworks is like home to me. It's been great to see the staff I employ grow and develop, become part of the Brickworks family, just like Brett and Millie, who are here today. Many of our staff have service of over 20 years and beyond. The company has grown substantially and I have seen a lot of changes across the business in that time.
It's extraordinary to see so many long-serving members of staff at Brickworks. It's a really exceptional commitment to the company and I can see why you were chosen to launch the first products for B20. All right, where would you like to start, David?
Today we have the pleasure in showcasing over 80 fabulous new colours from across our national brick business. The beautiful products we are launching vary from amazing sandstocks from New South Wales, two-tone bricks from Victoria, to complex colours and rugged textures from Tasmania. The first range we are proud to present today is from New South Wales, and I am pleased to launch our new sculptured sands. This range is a traditional sandstock brick that was inspired and formed by nature and includes the Natural Series and our Plate collection. As you can see, the range is a soft velvet sand texture emulating the colours of the earth. This range is available in 13 colours and was developed in consultation with architects and local designers.
David, these bricks look just amazing. How are they manufactured to create such a beautiful texture?
Each brick is thrown into an individual mould that is coated in sand and sawdust. This helps create the varying texture that you see here. In order to produce the opaque collection, each brick is further coated with a ceramic wash.
I can see both architects and homeowners falling in love with these. What other new products do you have from New South Wales?
Our next range from New South Wales is an updated classic, Barrel Bricks. Our world-famous Barrel brand is seen on some of the best brick buildings in Australia, such as the Frank Gehry UTS building and Arc by Crown, and as far away as the Australian Embassy in Bangkok. I am pleased to present our new Barrel blends. The team has designed an extensive range of new blends to meet the increasing demand for this new style of architecture. There are 9 blends to choose from in this new collection.
This is a really vibrant range. It's almost like tapestries of colour. Okay, that's New South Wales covered. What products are we launching from Queensland?
Our products being launched from Queensland are the new mineral contours, available in 4 neutral colours.
This is a really refined collection. Looking at the differences between the colours in your last 2 ranges versus this one, was it challenging to achieve these subtle variations in tone?
Well, Dana, it's all about the quality of the clay, the natural additives and the firing techniques. For the mineral contours, we had to source pure white clays to enable us to create these contemporary colours.
And what kind of architecture do you see these being used in?
We see these being used in demand for both modernist and even brutalist style, as the cooler grey shades will blend very well with glass, concrete and natural stone.
I got to say, with all these fantastic products, I really wish I was building a new house now.
This is just the beginning. To finish up in Queensland, I'd like to present the Panorama 50 collection.
These are in the linear format, right?
Yes, we have a lot of interest in these dimensions. I'd expect to see them stack bonded, and we know the white cold snowfield will be very popular, particularly throughout Queensland.
I can definitely imagine these stack bonded. I'm sure they'd look really good. Okay, David, where are we going to next?
Well, Dana, every year in Adelaide hosts a very famous festival. Do you know what it is?
Do you mean the Fringe Festival?
That's the one. And here we have the brick to match it. Much like the festival, this range is not so careful, but celebrates diversity. These new blended colours capture the spirit of collaboration and inspire originality.
They really evoke a sense of fun. Is there anything else as exciting as this from South Australia?
Well, we have developed the new forest range, which is inspired by South Australia's natural habitats. It's a range of 5 lush, richly textured bricks in earthy colours. I'm now proud to present new products from Victoria. Obviously, the year has been very tough for everyone in Victoria, and I really need to acknowledge the incredible effort by our team. In fact, they have managed to come up with 3 new brick ranges since the initial lockdown in March. The Stratos series, the Domain range, and the New Brick Laneway.
I can almost see the storm clouds in the Stratos series. What was the inspiration for this range?
Yes, these have been inspired by the drama of nature, clouds, and Australia's coastal landscapes. They have a marble texture and come in 4 beautiful shades of grey. Finally, we're excited to present the Laneway collection from our New Brick brand. This range celebrates the character of Melbourne's back streets and laneways. Again, these solid bricks are still crafted the same way since 1960 on traditional brick presses.
Oh yeah, that's very Melbourne. David, I'm so pleased to hear a good news story from Victoria.
I'd like to share a video with you now with some background from our Victorian plant manager, Michelle O'Connor.
All right, let's watch it.
To make a new range of bricks, the process is a lot of trial and error. More of an art form than a science. As a scientist, that hurts me a little. In the R&D process, my inspiration is all the beautiful old houses in Melbourne. I walk around the streets around Fitzroy, and all the beautiful Edwardian Victorian buildings, trying to mimic that and bring that character back into our range. The new technologies we're bringing into the new range are about consistent inconsistency. There's been a lot of challenges during lockdown 2020. There's only so much you can do on Zoom or over the phone or iMessage. When it comes to bricks, you want to be able to touch them and see them and feel them, and you just can't do that over Zoom no matter how hard you try. Architects and designers, if they keep using bricks as a building block for their amazing buildings, those buildings are going to last forever. I feel really proud of the new products that we've made. I think they're really dynamic. I think people are going to love them when they start building houses with them. And I'm really proud that my team managed to get through all this innovation through these hard times.
That's a great story, David. Really inspiring.
Yes, we're so impressed with the resilience of our team. And I want to say hi to all our Victorian clients watching the launch. We know we are getting closer to being able to welcome you back into our design studio to share a welcome drink together.
Let's hope so. I believe you have one more range to show us.
Yes, our Overland range from Tasmania. This is a great one. We have a very unique brand in Daniel Robertson.
Is this the certified carbon neutral range?
Absolutely. We started with a huge amount of effort to reduce electricity usage in our Tasmanian operation. Then we moved to firing with biofuel to significantly reduce embodied carbon.
That's a fantastic sustainability initiative. It's really great to hear. I can see some very interesting complexities with textures and colours here. There are 2 collections in this range, is that right?
Yes, this is a beautiful collection inspired by the famous rugged landscapes of Tasmanian wilderness. This range comes in 8 unique colours in both the straight edge and rugged texture. The complexity of the collection means that no 2 bricks are alike.
Congratulations on these wonderful new products, David. Is there anything else you would like to share with those watching?
I would like to thank the whole team across the whole of the business for all their effort, and in particular, thank our customers for their ongoing support.
David, it's been a pleasure, and congratulations again on these new ranges. Now, let's hear from some of those great team members you mentioned.
Our inspiration in the R&D process is primarily driven by our vision of making beautiful products that last forever. There were a few challenges along the way, but as we always do as Brickworks, we come together and then the team works through all the little challenges. Why should people choose bricks for their homes? They're beautiful. When we see the new products in homes and buildings, we'll feel a sense of satisfaction and reflect on the joy and the challenges that we went through as a team as we work to deliver the end product. The process of making new bricks starts with getting feedback from sales and customers, and that filtering through to the factories. And then the production team get together, they start small-scale lab trials, and then that extends into smaller plant trials and then eventually to production runs in the factory.
I've been with the company for about 5 years, and my career highlight has been developing all these new products for Austral Bricks New South Wales. The process of making new bricks can come from inspiration, from looking at overseas markets to market trends, or just from walking down the street and seeing a brick that you feel like you'd be able to make better. People should choose bricks for their homes because not only are they beautiful products that last forever, but they really have environmental and economic properties that should not be overlooked. Moving forward, I think that brickmaking in New South Wales is going to keep pushing as to what we can make and what is possible throughout our factories.
At Brickworks, we search the globe to find the best building products available. These upcoming products are made using clays, formats, and bespoke manufacturing techniques that are truly unique, offering something to the market that can't be found anywhere else in Australia. As always, we take guidance from our clients and our national specifications team when introducing products that are manufactured internationally. Here's a short clip from our National Business Development Manager, Eve Castle, and some of Australia's leading architects who have worked closely with Brickworks to create some truly inspiring projects.
We support design simply by saying yes. We are very lucky at Brickworks to get very regular opportunities to work with our architect clients on unique product briefs.
Brickworks are really great advocates for architecture, not only through their collaborative working relationship with the profession, like each project they're really striving for what's the best, but also through their advocacy, through their talks, their publications, and the events that bring architects together.
I guess the difference in working with Brickworks from other suppliers is that they have a physical presence in our city and they have a huge technical support that comes with their products. It's never a no from Brickworks. They always have a solution to the problem.
I've always been influenced by the architecture of Spain. The way the modern movement is relevant to their local culture and climate, but also the way they've used great materials in a really appropriate way.
We have aligned with a number of manufacturers in both Spain and in Italy. The energy, the passion and the commitment that they have to making is very much matched by the culture we have here locally, and that's why these international brands are such a good fit for the Brickworks portfolio.
We imagine that our buildings will be part of an evolution of a city and they might have different modes of occupation in their lifetime. We like to think of it as a passive sustainability.
I think the biggest change to the practice of architecture through the current global situation is this idea of flexibility and people having greater choice about how they live, work and where they do that.
Brickworks is showing its support through industry partnerships. We work very closely with designers to ensure they have the products that they need, and we are very focused on our goal of providing beautiful products that last forever, made efficiently, so we can all enjoy more sustainable futures.